Welcome to this extensive deep dive into one of the most exciting and closely watched stories in the cryptocurrency world today: Ripple's rumored IPO leak, the possibility of a major SEC settlement offer to Ripple's CEO, and the potential for a massive XRP escrow burn. These developments have sent waves of excitement, speculation, and debate throughout the crypto community and beyond. To fully understand the implications, we're going to break down each element in detail, exploring the legal, financial, and market angles. So by the end, you'll have a comprehensive picture of what this could mean for XRP and its holders. Music. Let's start with the heart of the matter: the alleged SEC settlement offer that's been making waves in the crypto community. According to insiders and leaked information, the SEC has reportedly proposed dropping the lawsuit against Ripple, but with a significant condition: Ripple would have to burn a colossal 55 billion XRP tokens, currently held in escrow, a move that would send shockwaves through the industry. This is no small ask, as 55 billion tokens represent more than half of XRP's total supply, a move that would drastically change the supply dynamics of the token and potentially reshape the future of XRP itself. For those unfamiliar, XRP's escrow system was designed to regulate the token supply, releasing 1 billion XRP per month to prevent flooding the market and to maintain price stability over time. Burning a large chunk of these tokens would reduce circulating supply dramatically, which typically leads to scarcity and upward price pressure, but also raises questions about long-term impacts on the ecosystem. Imagining the negotiation table, we see Ripple's legal and executive teams weighing this offer carefully. On one hand, ending years of legal uncertainty could unlock significant value for the company and investors alike. On the other, burning such a large amount of XRP could be perceived as conceding too much, but also as a smart move to clear the path for growth. This negotiation marks a critical turning point, not just for Ripple, but for the entire cryptocurrency market, as the outcome could set a precedent for how regulators handle digital assets in the future. Moving on to the swirling IPO rumors that have captured the attention of the financial world, there have been multiple reports and even leaked screenshots suggesting that Ripple could soon be listing its shares on major stock exchanges, including the Dubai exchange, which has become a hotspot for innovative financial activity. The possibility of a high-profile Nasdaq IPO has also been whispered about in industry circles, fueling even more speculation. If these rumors prove true, it would mark Ripple's official entry into the public markets for the first time, allowing the company to raise fresh capital, increase transparency for investors, and further expand its global footprint, strengthening its presence in key international markets. An IPO would give investors a brand new way to gain exposure to Ripple's growth story outside of just buying XRP tokens, and would be especially appealing to institutional investors who prefer regulated equities over cryptocurrencies. The Dubai exchange listing signals Ripple's ambition to establish itself as a major global financial player, tapping into emerging markets that are eager to adopt blockchain technology and drive the next wave of financial innovation. Let's take a moment to explore the potential impact of the escrow burn on XRP's tokenomics and price, and what it could mean for the future of the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Reducing supply by burning 55 billion XRP would be one of the largest token burns in crypto history, creating significant scarcity and likely driving increased demand among both retail and institutional investors. Many analysts speculate that such a dramatic reduction in supply could push XRP's price toward an astonishing $500 or even higher, assuming demand holds steady or increases due to growing adoption, positive sentiment, and rising institutional interest. The math is simple: less supply with steady or increasing demand typically results in higher prices, a fundamental principle in economics that applies to all markets, including crypto. This ambitious price target has become a rallying cry for many XRP holders who have been waiting patiently through the ongoing lawsuit, regulatory uncertainty, and the market's ups and downs, hoping for a major breakthrough. However, with all hype comes the need for realism. While burning 55 billion XRP would have a profound impact, many industry experts caution that such a drastic burn might not happen all at once. Instead, a more measured approach, like a 10% burn of the escrow tokens, might be more feasible given regulatory and operational realities. A 10% burn would still reduce supply significantly, but lead to a more modest price increase, potentially pushing XRP's value to around $20. This scenario balances optimism with prudence, considering the complex legal environments. T and Ripple's strategic business goals. Now, looking at the timeline, there's speculation that the burn or settlement could occur by September 2025. This gives Ripple and the SEC roughly 2 years to finalize negotiations, legal processes, and the technical aspects of burning tokens from escrow. The countdown has already begun in the eyes of many investors, creating a sense of anticipation and urgency. Ripple's community is energized, keeping a close watch on court filings, company announcements, and blockchain data for signs that the burn is imminent beyond the legal and financial aspects. It's important to recognize what these developments mean for Ripple's broader mission. Ripple has long aimed to transform cross-border payments and global finance by leveraging blockchain technology and XRP's unique features. The escrow burn and IPO could be the catalysts that move Ripple from legal limbo into mainstream adoption, providing liquidity, transparency, and regulatory clarity. As we move forward, we should also consider the reactions of large XRP holders. The whales there has already been significant on-chain activity with large purchases and movements of XRP tokens. Following these rumors, whales often act as early indicators of market sentiment, and their accumulation behavior suggests confidence in Ripple's long-term prospects. When whales move large amounts of XRP off exchanges, it signals they might be preparing to hold for the long haul or anticipating major price appreciation. This behavior can reduce circulating supply, further reinforcing bullish price pressure. Music historical precedents also provide context for these developments. When Bitcoin gained regulatory clarity or experienced positive legislative shifts, the price surged dramatically. Ripple could be on a similar path. If the SEC settlement and escrow burn materialize as rumored, the combination of reduced supply, renewed investor confidence, and Ripple's strategic partnerships could trigger a rally that outpaces previous crypto bull runs. Throughout all this, it's crucial to maintain a balanced perspective. While the most optimistic scenarios project a 500 XRP, more moderate estimates suggest price growth will be steady, but substantial, reflecting Ripple's increasing utility and adoption. Rather than pure speculation, the long-term success of XRP depends not just on tokenomics, but on Ripple's ability to build real-world partnerships, regulatory compliance, and technological innovation. In conclusion, Ripple stands at a crossroads with potentially transformative events on the horizon. A major SEC settlement that could involve burning tens of billions of XRP, an anticipated IPO that could bring fresh capital and market legitimacy, and a possible surge in XRP's price driven by reduced supply and renewed investor enthusiasm. Whether you are a long-term XRP holder or a crypto enthusiast watching the space, these developments signal that Ripple's story is far from over and that the next chapter could redefine its place in the global financial ecosystem. Thank you for watching this deep dive, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for ongoing updates on Ripple XRP and the evolving crypto landscape. Just a quick reminder, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Please do your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.